Alright, earth bow form, final section, section 4. This one finishes up the form here. So we just finished section 3. If this was my original north, then I finished section 3 coming with a spin overhead strike with my left leg in front. Section 4 starts going northeast and northwest, back and forth between these two corners a couple times. And as it's doing that, my right leg takes charge and kind of acts as a windshield wiper for the first few moves. So think about that, and it's going to be weird, but maybe that helps you practice at home a little bit if you think of it as a windshield wiper and that right leg's the one that's taking charge. So I have finished up with my spin overhead strike, my left leg's in front. Look northeast, diagonally to my right. That's where my first move is going to go. Right foot's going to step into a front stance. I'm going to drop this here and pull it back behind me because it's going to be a thrust. So I'm preparing for that thrust. Boom, straight into their belly. The next move over here, somebody coming on with an attack that's coming straight at me, and I'm going to do that rotation block. Remember, it's not a huge circle, it's not a huge whip, it's just a little bit to knock them off balance and get them off in a different trajectory. So as I do that, left hand pushes down to prepare for that block. Right leg comes around here, stays in front. Rotation block. Now I'm in a back stance. So it was in a front stance over here, then my right leg stayed in front, came to a back stance as I did that rotation block. If you do the rotation block here, notice my left hand away. The reason I drop it down, because it pretty much stays right at the hip as I'm doing that. All right? Right leg stays in front again. I'm going northeast, going back over here toward my right, and it lands in a front stance, a little bit different than a normal front stance, and I'll do a reverse strike. So over my head, remember that big circle, right hand leading, going behind my head, then back to in front. As I'm doing that, my right leg will land in front, yes, but I'll bend that back knee till it touches the ground. I'm not purposely trying to switch my strike to a lower strike here as I do that. I'll keep the strike even with where I normally would if I were standing up, but now I drop my body weight down low, so this is a lower strike on their body either way. Looks like to me it's below the belt, so maybe thigh or knee height. All right. From here, this is where it gets a little complicated. Right leg takes charge again, and it goes back over here toward northwest, but it's going to start, it's going to be the first step of a two-step spin. So I finish here with my overhead, my reverse strike. Then I get up, lift up, and right leg starts that two-step spin. What's going to happen with my bow, let's handle the bow part first, is a helicopter strike. So if I let go with my left hand and it's starting on my right, the helicopter strike, remember, is my thumb leading the bow to come above my head till my palm points behind me. That's when the other hand will grab, also palm pointed back. Then the other hand takes charge, thumb goes behind the head to in front and attack. So just above your head. We've practiced that in class. As I'm doing that, I'm standing up from here and I'm taking two steps to spin. So step one, as I'm starting to grab. Then the final step, the second step, left leg, kind of spinning like I would a spin kick, spin technique, spinning over that back shoulder, and left hand finishes that strike. Boom. All right, two things to think about other than all that stuff that we just mentioned is I want this point that finishes up here in front of me, I want it about my eye level. I want that for one reason, because I'm going to tuck this elbow back, I'm going to tuck this hand back like I normally do in my Taekwondo form, and if I've got this at a different angle, then I could risk hitting my own elbow, hitting my own arm with that. So I want this end up, that way this back end is coming down, and I won't worry about hitting myself. Okay? So that's how I finished. Came from here, up, spin, boom. I'm in a horse stance again toward that corner, toward the northwest. Here's where it gets kind of fun. I'm going to get centered up here a little bit for you. All right, from here, I want to grab. I want to reach with my right hand and grab toward the end of the stab. Not the very end, but not super right here toward the middle. So one thing that'll make it a little bit easier is pull your left hand into your belt and bring the end towards your right hand. That's where you grab. As I'm grabbing, you'll notice kind of general rule is thumb points toward me as I do this grab. I'm going to do a one-handed swing then from there. I'm going to get it out. It's It's going to be a sweep in front of me with my palm pointed down till it gets past a certain point, then it becomes easy for me to rotate my wrist and turn that palm up. From there, that front tip over there is furthest away from me tips down, goes behind me twice, like that, goes into that hidden stance. We've done that from the what's that called? The speed shooter thing we've done. We've done that in class. Quick draw into the hidden stance. So that's basically what you're doing from here, is making that a quick draw. You're just bringing it into you. Quick draw out to a hidden stance behind you. While your hands are doing that with the bow, your feet are doing another two-step spin. To get here from that other stance when I was facing the other corner, my right foot led the two-step spin. It started the first of the two steps. To get to the next move, my left foot starts. So it'll go step one, step two. When I do that second step with my right foot, I'm in a back stance pointed right toward the front here. So it doesn't just come back here on a straight line with that angle I was on. It goes past that and comes into a front and back stance toward the front. So here I was, horse stance, facing that northwest corner in that helicopter strike. Pull and do the quick draw to the hidden stance as you take your two steps. Now, it's not that I'm just going to stop in that back stance for my hidden stance. I'm also going to bring that leg up. I'm going to do that leg lift and a scan with my hand. This is one more chance to look around and see who else is left standing after I've hit all these people, knocked all these people out. So as I plant that left foot now, that's where my weight goes. Again, feeling the gravity, so that I can confidently lift that front leg up and scan, looking for who's left. Bow's hidden behind me here. They don't know what my reach is. That's what's dangerous about this hidden stance. If I'm here, you can tell how much further I've got to use that bow. This hidden stance is tricky because you don't know, you've forgotten or don't know my reach from here. So I'm here in my hidden stance scanning, and I have one more person in front of me I got to finish off. So what I do from here is drop my thumb down and up to bring it so I can baseball grip it over here to the side. All that happens while I've still got my leg up here. Getting my balance still. When I let this foot land, it'll be in a front stance in front of me, and my hips will pull this baseball swing around and through this person's head, whoever's left standing is coming at me. One more person I got. So here, unwind and grab, land, pow, right there in their head. Make it a full circle around your head and make it come back and point where their head used to be. Then I step my right foot forward into a back stance, and I'll draw my hand up the bow, looking to see if anybody else is around, and I'm back to Chumbi. I know that's a lot. One more time quick from that direction, and then I'll do it if we were facing the opposite way. So we finished section 3 with a spin overhead strike. Going northeast. Ready? Thrust. Drop. That's a rotation block. Right leg again going over. Reverse strike down on one knee. Right leg leads and starts that two-step spin. Spin, helicopter strike. Right hand's chambered back here. Pull it into your belt with that left hand. Here's your quick draw to that hidden stance. 1, 2, pow. Unwind. Baseball strike. Freeze it. Step forward. Nobody else. Back to Chumbi. So if you were working with me at home and you were following over my shoulder, we started facing that way, then we just finished section 3 here. So follow along here, going to the right, to that corner, that northeast, and thrust. Left hand goes down, rotation block, northwest here. Back to that corner, right leg leads, reverse strike. I'm down on one knee. Right leg leads a two-step spin, spin, helicopter strike. I'm in a horse stance. My strike in my eyes are looking that way, but my horse stance is pointing toward the other corner. Pull that left hand in, grab, and here's your quick draw to a hidden stance. Boom. Facing right toward the front of you. Dropping up. Baseball swing. Pause it with that tip pointing right there in front. Step the right foot forward, draw that right hand up. So you're ready for more. Nobody's left standing. The right foot was the last to move out, so it returns back to Chumbi. That's the final section, section 4 of the earth bow form.